Hey guys, welcome back. So this week I'm going to do a quick video on a technique which probably seems quite simple, but can be really useful in turning maybe a 4-bar loop into a 16-bar loop and having it modulate and filter and, just giving it a little bit of extra interest so that it doesn't become too repetitive and boring. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Cool, so here are our two synth lines both playing the same progression over a 4-bar loop. The first being a higher frequency line with the second acting more as a bass. Now as you can hear, played together they sound like two separate sounds and they probably clash a little bit more than I'd like them to. So what can we do to add some more interest and movement over more than just the 4 bars, while also helping the track feel harmonious? Well, the first thing we can do is filter the two sounds in and out, allowing one to have precedence over the other and vice versa. I'll use the auto filter to do this. As you can hear, we have some nice moments modulating the frequency with the resonance up. Instead of dragging the filter manually, we can use a shaper to get some more interesting results quickly and easily. So let's load a shaper and draw in an envelope for the filter to follow. Let's also adjust the minimum value to 25% so we don't fully filter out the sound. We can also do this with an LFO, so let's bring that in and use it to modulate our frequency, and use the shaper to modulate our filter's resonance amount. Let's bring the bounds of the LFO up from 50 to 100 and increase the rate to 8 so we get some variation over a longer period. I'll bring the bounds of the shaper down to between 25 and 50, while also making sure that my loop is 8 bars long. Nice, so lots of modulation going on from the high end. Let's double the loop length again and now focus on our low end. This time, instead of modulating the filter with a shaper or LFO, I'm going to show you how to draw in some automation. We're going to want to subtract the low end, so let's set the filter to a low pass and draw in some modulation. I'll start with the filter about halfway to cut most of the low end, then sharply bring it back in at the end of the first 4 bars. I'll add a little resonance, also adding some automation for the second 8 bars. Another technique we can employ is grouping the two tracks and filtering the group. Here I'm going to apply 2 filters, one high pass and one low pass, and have them modulated by the same LFO. Setting the boundaries to 0 and 50 for the low pass and 50 to 100 on the high pass effectively creates a really wide band pass, which helps sweep up and down the frequencies over the 16 bar rate that I've set. I'll give both filters some resonance too. I've applied the EQ8 so you can visually see what this is doing to the group's frequencies. To glue this together some more, we can also apply our effects to the group, applying it in equal measure to both. I'll remove the echo sends and add the effect to the group, adjusting the parameters. For a final bit of added spice, I'll automate the filter of the echo too, using the LFO from before. Here's the before and after. And there you go, some techniques you can apply to turn a 4-bar loop of 2 tracks into a tightly progressing synth line which is constantly moving and modulating. It's worth noting that these techniques can be used together or separately and adapted to fit your sound. So that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learnt something from that. Obviously using a high pass or low pass kind of cut is not the most advanced techniques, but maybe it's something which is overlooked and it's quite useful to be able to turn a 4-bar loop into maybe a 16-bar loop which has variation and doesn't become repetitive or boring. As I always say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, really helps the channel out, and as always I will catch you in the next one.